Guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're taking a look at all the stuff that's just been announced at the new Apple event, the One More Thing event. The last one for this year, looks like it, but there's been some interesting developments. If you're in a rush, you want to skip through the video and not listen to me ramble, check out the chapters down below. You can skip to different parts of the video to see the announcements. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Loads of news videos coming up on tech, and lots of stuff always happening on this channel. So appreciate the support. We've got a good community going on here. So let's jump in to the Apple announcements, see what was announced this tonight. It's really exciting. Watch this video. Okay, we're off. Here we go. It's 6 o'clock. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Can I go full screen? Yes, I can. Let's go. The new Mac. Here we go. Similar design to USB-C ports. That's the Air. It's got to be the Air. They still haven't changed the design though. It's still the same design. The bezels still look quite big on it as well, which I'm shocked at. 5 times faster graphics in the MacBook Air. What's the MacBook Pro going to be like? Oh my god. 3 times faster. We've frozen again. Right, so got some notes here about what was just announced. The new MacBook Air was the first thing they went for. It's probably the best selling MacBook in the lineup, so that makes sense why they announced that first and talk about it first. Starting at $999, it's a good competitive price point. Touch ID, apparently 3 times faster. CPU, we'll have to wait for the comparisons between the two from all the big YouTubers that no doubt have all these devices already. 5 times faster GPU for graphics and all those creative things that you do like video editing. They seem to be hitting the creative space a lot this year in the announcement. New improved FaceTime cam, which I'm guessing because of the pandemic and everything that's gone over the last year, people want better FaceTime cameras for Zoom calls, Skype calls, for those conference calls for work. The cameras weren't very good on the last generation of MacBooks, so they've improved that. Supposedly less grain, clearer pictures. They've still got quite big bezels around the side of the screen, so I'm not sure. The design of the actual MacBooks themselves don't seem to have changed all that much, and it's sort of the same design, yeah. But that is a MacBook Air starting at $999 and looks pretty interesting, and if those performance figures are accurate, extremely impressive. We got another Mac. There's another one. It's got to be the It's got to be the MacBook Pro. It's got to be the MacBook Pro. Here we go. Oh no, it's a Mac Mini. I think it might be time to sell the PC. Thunderbolt, USB 4, HDMI, USB-A. The Pro at 6K. Oh my god. Up to 16GB of memory though. That's not very lot of memory, and 2TB SSD. Next up, the Mac Mini, and probably the one that interests me the most as a video editor and mostly working from home, particularly for the price of $699 as well, is the Mac Mini. Looks very interesting. Apparently 3 times faster than the previous generation, 6 times GPU faster. That's pretty impressive. It can also support 6K external monitor, so you can use that new Apple XDR monitor if you've got the cash to buy it. And yeah, looks like a very interesting device, a lot greater, more improved over the previous generation, and something that I probably would buy definitely for working in the studio when I've got this space done. Getting a MacBook in here or a Mac Mini in here to work on the desktop will be very interesting. But yeah, Mac Mini is the new one. Looks very good, starting at $699. Is there more? There's more to come? One more thing? Oh my word. What's this one then? What is this one? Oh, it's a MacBook Pro. Oh, it's a 13-inch. They're really hitting the creatives this year, that's for sure, because obviously this extra power that we're getting from these MacBooks and the Macs are going to help all those kind of things that are always CPU and GPU intensive. So they're focusing a lot on the actual power and how faster they are than the last one. Like we're getting a lot of 2.8 times faster, 3 times faster, 15 times faster. Everything is focusing on how much faster these new Macs are. 10 hours more battery, 20 hours for video playback, and 17 hours of everything else. It's just, they've stuck with the touch bar. That's interesting. Last but not least, and the last of, surprisingly, the last product they've announced tonight is the new MacBook Pro 13-inch. No 14, no 15, no 16-inch, but the 13-inch MacBook starting at $12.99 USD. It's apparently 2.8 times faster than the previous MacBook Pro, 5 times faster GPU performance for gaming, and it can support 8K playback in DaVinci Resolve without dropping any frames. Apparently that's a massive claim, and yeah, let's hope that's true. We'll look out for those test videos. Active cooling in there, battery life of 17 hours when it comes to web browsing and emails, 20 hours video playback. So that's an improvement on the battery life of up to 10%, and that's where that Apple Silicon comes to fruition, is it improves the efficiency and the performance and the energy output of these devices and saves a battery device. So that is a huge performance. 10 hours improvement on the battery, amazing. Yeah, better cam as well in this one, like the MacBook Air, the FaceTime camera, and again it supports external XDR 6K footage on those external monitors. Very impressive. MacBook Pro, like I said, starting at $12.99, all available to pre-order today. Big Sur as well is out on Thursday to download on all your devices, on all your MacBooks you currently have. When we're looking at the software and the hardware, they've improved. The M1 chip is the new chip. It comes with 8-core CPU and 8-core GPU, supposedly 2 times faster, 16 billion transistors, and it's got that 5nm technology inside. So the new M1 chip is going to be the driving force. The new chip starting to go into these Macs is the chip that you're going to find in there, the new Apple Silicon. And yeah, it does look very impressive. Big Sur is here, like I said, on Thursday, taking advantage of all the features that the M1 provides. He's got all that new neural engine and that kind of thing. I suggest you go and watch other channels if you want in-depth reviews and in-depth details and all these things. But for me, I'm looking at the figures, and 5 times faster is impressive. Universal apps is another thing that's going to be happening. So the apps are developed so they work both on Intel processors and on the new Apple Silicon processors. So no matter what device you've got, the transition to Apple Silicon is going to take a couple of years. So all the apps are going to work on all the Apple devices, no matter if you've got Intel or you've got the new Apple Silicon, which is good. And also apps are going to be platform free, so all the apps in the App Store are going to work on iPhone, iPad and on MacBook now. There's not going to be a separate apps for iPads, separate apps for Macs. It's all going to work on one cohesion service, and it's going to be very, very interesting to have all those apps working together on all your devices. So like the last announcement where the AirPods seamlessly worked between devices, that's how everything should work. All apps or devices or connections, everything should work seamlessly together within the Apple ecosystem. That is it. That is pretty much everything for the announcement. Yeah, we look forward to possibly testing out. I think I'm going to look at the Mac Mini, maybe get rid of the PC and go for the Mac Mini. And the power is like 3 times faster than the top PC desktop out there. So if that is the case and we see some really good reviews on YouTube over the coming weeks, then I might be tempted to go definitely for the Mac Mini. We'll see. But stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because there's loads of these future uploads coming up very, very soon, and appreciate all the support. Till next time, take it easy. Bye.